rough week, boy. No shots. Cool out. Hey.
Kailangan high-tech dyan, may man. The score now is score is 2-0. Huh? Well, pleasant good afternoon, baseball fans. We're into the action here at the Little League ballpark. This guy. Where do 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 here. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon to the fans out there in baseball land. Welcome. Welcome to another live streaming event brought to you by 𝒕𝒓𝒄𝒉 Media Production. And we're here this afternoon watching the Pelican League Baseball. And today going up against each other we have Los Chamos from Venezuela and Elite from St. Martin. Up right now in the batter's box we have number 99, 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, the second baseman. And he swings at a ball way outside. He ground a little fumble back down the third base line. So that's a foul ball. So the score right now, we're in the top half of the second inning. And the score right now is Elite 2 and Los Chamos 0. On the mound for Los Chamos is Alvarez. Alvarez is on the mound for Los Chamos. And we have referees, umpires 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 and Jamal. They're going to talk to the coach from Elite based on a complaint from Los Chamos. So the umpire is addressing that issue, umpire Jamal. Let's wait for the count now. The count we're trying to get a count here. It's supposed to be two strikes, no balls on 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. Top half of the second inning here. Ball way outside from the pitcher Alvarez. Alexander Alvarez de Venezuela. He kicks, he delivers way outside for ball number 2. So that's 2 balls, 2 strikes. On 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 batting for. They used to be 7-2-1 Elite. Now they just call themselves Elite. It would be interesting why they dropped the 7-2-1. So that's maybe a question we would have to ask player coach Omar Williams. So the crowd, a sizable crowd here at the Little League Stadium watching this game. The delivery, it's a swing foul tip and he takes off the first. Will the throw be on time? And he's out of there. First base umpire 𝒚𝒂𝒂𝒉 calls him for out. So that's going to go down in the books as a strikeout for 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. And after 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 comes up to bat, it should be Martel, but I think they made a substitution because this is number 1, and we don't know who. So we'll have to check with the scores to see who number 1 is. But apparently, this is a substitution, foul ball. So just to take you through the lineup for Los Chamos, once we get a chance here. So the catcher is Jesus Romero. Pitcher, Alexander Alvarez. First baseman is Yayore. Listen, like, if I'm not pronouncing these names right, then my Spanish, as indicated last time, my Spanish was always insufficient in school, so I can't be expected to pronounce these names right. Down the pipe for strike. That's a strike. So 2 strikes and 1 ball on the batter, and as catcher Romero is asking his pitcher, well, the catcher Romero, there are 2 Romeros. There's Jesus Romero and Joy Romero in the lineup. But the catcher is asking Alvarez, his pitcher, to calm down. 2 strikes, 1 ball. On number 1 is uniform. We are still trying to figure out. A bit too low for ball number 2 on the outside. No outs, 1 out in the top half of inning number 2 here. Elite in front, 2-0. Outside for ball number 3. As the fans continue to pour in here to the stadium, struck him out. And he got that one looking. He did not, that one was down the pipe. He didn't even make an attempt to swing. So, in the batter's box now is number 99. Number 99 supposed to be Lamar, but this looks as if it's Omar Williams. Long drive over the head of the shortstop. And that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit for Lamar. Lamar. That's going to be a hit for Lamar as number 5, Martel, comes up to bat. So runners on first. And Lamar in the batter's box. Alvarez. He checks the runner on first. Delivers. And the runner is going to advance to second as catcher Romero is unable to hold on to the balls. He's missed at least, since we started recording, he has missed at least 3-4 of the balls, unable to hold on to those balls. And as a result, a run on second, which should be little fly ball back to the first baseman. First baseman fumbles it, throws it over to first, and he's out. While the runner was able, that's it. So that's out number 3. And Los Chamos got out of the top half of the second inning without giving up any runs. So we're going into the bottom half of the second inning, and Los Chamos is up to bat. Los Chamos up to bat. On the mount still for 7-1 Elite is none other than Guillermo. Guillermo is a pitcher that was brought here from the Dominican Republic, and he has been busy trying to set up a baseball team on the French side of the island where he's now residing. So as he takes some warm-up pitches here. So for Los Chamos, we have batting number 1 is Jesus Romero. Jesus Romero is the catcher. Batting number 2 is the pitcher, Alexander Alvarez. He is the pitcher. His brother Ray Romero is the center fielder. And in the batter's box right now we have 𝒉𝒈𝒄𝒉, who is the second baseman for Los Chamos, as he faced Guillermo. And the first pitch is a strike called by umpire Jamal. Strike one. Kicks, he delivers inside and got him swinging. 𝒉𝒈𝒄𝒉. Big swing and a miss from Jorge 𝒉𝒈𝒄𝒉, who is he's playing shortstop today. Jorge 𝒉𝒈𝒄𝒉, shortstop. Foul ball. Omar Williams catches it and throws it out to first. On first base for the first baseman for Elite is none other than number 37. That's the big man himself, Lenrick Pinto. Lenrick Pinto, that's the son of Freddie Pinto, policeman here in St. Martin for years. A long drive down, it's foul down the first base line. So that's going to be foul for 𝒉𝒈𝒄𝒉, the shortstop for Los Chamos. A little chopper back to the pitcher. Easy out, he got it. Throws it out at first. So a 1-6 play there. Pitcher to the first baseman. He throws him out. And that's... So up to bat now is Davis Lugo, number 47, Lugo. And Lugo is the left fielder, apparently. Yeah, he's the left fielder. Strike one from Guillermo. I think Guillermo was brought here to pitch for, back in the days, to pitch for the Mets. And he is now pitching for the Elite. And that one is down the middle for a strike number 2. And I think Lugo is going to have to do something with that bat, because keeping it on his shoulder is not going to be, he's not going to be successful that way. And he behind, he caught him on an outside, a high outside pitch. So that's strike number 3. Punche. So he struck him out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, as the next batter up for Los Chamos should be Jesus Romero, who is the catcher. Guillermo kicks, he delivers. Ooh, breaking curveball. That looked to be a strike, but umpire Jamal is not fazed by it. He kept looking, so he was not inclined. So that's ball number 1 for Romero. The catcher, hi, strike ball. That's a big curveball here. If you're looking from this direction, you could see that that's either a drop curve, beautiful breaking ball. Aye! Strike number 2, caught him swinging. And Romero is behind in the count here. He's gonna have to keep his eyes open. Otherwise, this is gonna be a 1-2-3 strikeout inning for the pitcher Guillermo. Swing, foul ball down the right field line. So Romero managed to keep himself alive as he fouled that one off. So I suspect now that Guillermo is going to come back with that breaking curveball again. So let's look for that big breaking curveball. Inside, long hit down to the shortstop. Shortstop throws it to first. He's safe. So an easy ground ball to the shortstop, who fumbled the ball, then hesitated a bit with the throw. and the throw was a bit off. Pinto made a good play trying to tag the runner as he passed by, but was unable to do so. Was unable to get it out. And up to bat now. So batting now is the pitcher, Alexander Alvarez. Run on first. Big breaking curveball, but that remained outside for a ball. Your umpires today is behind the plate. You have Chamos. As Guillermo goes into the windup, the runner goes to second. Omar throws up to the second base. Second baseman unable to control that. And it's going to be a stolen base for Jesus Romero. Second baseman could not hold on to that throw. A good throw from Omar. The throw was a bit on the wrong side, but the second baseman should have been able to control that. So runners on second as Guillermo faces the pitcher Alexander Alvarez, who check swings on a high pitch. So 2 outs, top of the second inning. Alvarez kicks, he delivers inside, and he struck him out for strikeout number 3 in this inning. And Alvarez really frustrated with himself as he throws down the helmet, talking to himself, asking, how in God's name did I miss that play? Did miss that ball? Okay, well, welcome back as we kick off the top of inning number 3. The top of inning number 3, and Jasro, number 23, Oscar, the shortstop, who just had a throwing error. He hits a hit up the middle, straight into center field for a single from Oscar. So Oscar immediately jumped on the first pitch and knocks it up the middle. And now up to bat is the catcher, number 32. Of course, the president of the Pelican League Baseball Association, Mr. Omar Williams, Omi himself. He is now up on deck and he's batting the fourth. As the runner goes to second, the throw is no good and he slides in. Beautiful slide into second. The throw was good, but the second baseman again having trouble feeling that ball. So Oscar, he's going to have a stolen base in the books. Oscar, stolen base. And Omar Williams, Omi up to bat. These are the two top teams in the Pelican League up against each other now. As far as I'm aware, 7-1 is undefeated. 7-1 is apparently undefeated. Outside. Alvarez. 2 balls. Umpire Jamal hasn't given the count as yet, so we're still waiting to see the count. Alvarez checked the pitcher, the run on second. As Omi long drives into right center, and one runner is going to score. Omi is going to hold for a single as he just picked up a ribby. So that is 3-0, 3-1 for Elite as they take a commanding lead here. And top half of inning number 3, 3-1. And batting now is Jasro. Jasro's number 22. He's the designated hitter as he faced Alvarez. That ball was in the dirt, but Omar Williams, judging his speed, decided not to take any chances with the arm of Alvarez. So he didn't want to risk that one because, as we all know, Omar is not a Speedy Gonzalez. So he elected to stay on first. Los Chamos decide to target over because things are not going well for them. 7-1 has been hitting the ball real hard. Jasro, the designated hitter. He's up to bat. He tries to put down a bunt, which I would think it would be a kind of dangerous because a bunt would not give Omar would need much more than that to make that run up there. So I think he was faking with that bunt, and he's most probably going to hit now. So 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒃 facing Alvarez inside for ball. Inside for a ball. Hit up the middle. So Alvarez has given up 2 consecutive hits here. Runners on first and second as another power hitter comes up to bat, which is the center fielder, 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. Back in the day, Dimitri used to be a real slugger, so we are expecting Dimitri to really put So let's see what the third base coach is telling Omar to take a big lead. He's telling them to take a big lead if that's what we are understanding. 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 up to bat. And Dimitri has an amazing stand. It's almost the same as his dad used to have. His dad is, of course, Mervyn 𝒚𝒂𝒂𝒃. And he get called for strike number 1 as he shows the bunt that he's preparing to bunt. Dimitri, strike number 2 as he tries to bunt on an inside ball. So let's see if the coach is gonna change the sign and allow him to hit now. So 2 strikes, no balls here on 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, who attempted to bunt twice outside corner. Ball number 1. So that was on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. According to umpire Jamal. We see veteran umpire down on third base is 𝒚𝒂𝒂𝒃. Big swing from 𝒚𝒂𝒃 as he strikes out, leaving 2 runners stranded, bringing up none other than the big powerhouse himself, Lenric Pinto. So we're expecting Pinto now to really put some power to this and connect so that the runners here, he has runners on second and third, first and second, and he's gonna have to hit the ball real far for Omar to get home. Outside, ball number 1 from Alvarez. Pinto, of course, is a sports management major with a master's in sports management and an avid baseball player since the age of big swing and a miss. And he really wanted to connect that one. He's been playing baseball all his life. First with the Pony League, of course, with the Pony League. And then moving off to the USA, where he studied sports management at FAMU. Strike down the middle on Pinto. So 7-2-1 Elite is really in danger now of leaving 2 runners on base stranded. Alvarez kicks, he delivers outside, throw down to first base. And the catcher has so much confidence that Omar is not going to be able to go to third that he feels that he could pick off the first baseman without any danger of Omar stealing down to third, sorry. So the catcher really trying to get, really trying to test Omar Williams' running ability. Pinto looking for a hit to bring home some. Ah! He took that one standing. He struck him out. So big man Pinto goes down with a strikeout as we have the right fielder, Alex. He is number 9. He made a terrible error in right field a while ago. So he's up to bat, batting in 9th position, playing right field. Let's see if he can connect and do something to bring in these runners. Otherwise, 7-1. Elite is going to leave runners stranded on base. Hi, he connects. But it's straight to the left field. It's going to fall in. It's going to fall in. And so Omar, unable to make it in. But he was injured. He got injured down the third base line. We see him limping. We hope that he's okay. So runners advancing, bases loaded. Bases loaded for number 1. And number 1 is Omar Williams, seems to be injured, and he's going to be replaced by Quincy Duran. Number 3, Quincy Duran is coming in as a pinch runner for him. No, he's indicating that he's okay. Yeah, that's it for Omi. That's it for him. The run from 2nd to 3rd really made an impact on him, and I think he stepped on the base and twisted his ankle. So Quincy Duran is going to pinch run for him, and he's most probably going to have to remain taking on the duties of catching. So it might have been a better idea if they had brought in Duran earlier to run for Williams. We're still not able to determine who's number 1, who number 1 is, the batter number 1 is. Let me see if we got that information, because that's a change. He's batting number 1 in the order with number 1 in his uniform, and he swings and a miss at the first pitch. So, Andy. So I'm getting the name Andy here. And Andy is apparently playing in position number 4. He's the second baseman. As he pop fly, the catcher is on it, and he got it for out number 3. So 7-1 left, 3 men on base. And injured their captain Omar Williams in the process. Yeah? Okay. All right. So as we go to the top half of inning number 4, we'll take a pause for a worthy cause. Okay, and we're back. And the top half of inning number 4, bottom half of inning number 3, as we have Mr. Ray Romero, the center fielder, up the bat, facing Guillermo, the pitcher. He kicks, he delivers, curveball. That's a big strike. And Romero, he saw the ball coming, but as it curved into him, he couldn't really do anything. Inside for ball number, that's ball number 2. Ball number 2. Let's get a count here from Umpire Jamal. As we have now joining us also here in the broadcast booth is, of course, none other than Super D himself. So, you know, Super D, the man, normally this is the man where they talk about shaking the tree and bicycle. The muffler get too hot. Red grips falling off. So today he's on the baseball field as we watch Romero facing Guillermo. Curveball way outside for ball number 4 as he walks his first pitch, his first batter. And I think this is the first walk in 2 innings. Up to bat now is Marco Yayuro. Curveball inside. This looked like Borges, Luis Borges. Luis D. Borges, who is a very dangerous batter. He has a number of home runs that he's a home run master. As he flies it out to right field, the second baseman has it. Double play! That's a double play. And Luis, not happy with himself at all. Luis is the third baseman, not happy with himself. As he hit that ball straight into a double play, second baseman Alex able to track it down and make the play to Lenric Pinto. So 2 outs as Marco Yayuro comes up to bat. Yayuro is the first baseman, Marco. Guillermo throws the first pitch high for ball number 1. Pop fly into right field. Second base, first baseman. And brilliant effort there from Pinto. And Pinto has amazing speed because he was able to get closer to that ball than the right fielder. So amazing speed there from Lenric Pinto. Really making a brilliant effort there as the right fielder, who must have been in a closer position, was unable to cover that distance. So Guillermo facing Marco Yayuro. Breaking ball for strike number 2. Or strike number 1. That curveball, Guillermo really loves this curveball, and he really throws it brilliantly. It breaks from outside, a little outside, and comes straight in on you. So the count is 2-2 on Marco Yayuro. Down the middle for the fastball, and he strike him out. So he got caught looking at the Irma dump. Because impossible, he was looking at a ball, so he got caught looking at the Irma dump there for another strikeout. And Guillermo has really been putting on his stuff here, a demonstration today, a pitching demonstration. as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. So the score here is 3-1 as Elite is now up to bat. Really want to send out a big shout out to third base Empire over there. The man himself, always dedicated to supporting Pelican League baseball. Of course, is 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. Of course, those who know Scotchy, Scotchy's a man that loves to read a lot of books besides his umpiring games. This is a guy that when he gives you information, you could Google that, and that information is correct because he's very knowledgeable and reads a lot of books. So up to bat for Elite will be number 99, and number 99 for the Elite is Lamar. According to the roster that we received, so Lamar L. After Lamar, we'll have up to bat should be Martel, and then Oscar B. And then we have to see if Omar Williams is still in the game. Second baseman Yayure making his way back out to the second base. So on the mound still for, or did it change? I think a change just went down. So on the mound should be Alexander Alvarez. He kicks, he delivers to Lamar. Ball is high. The pitch is high. That's a ground ball down to third base. The throw to first is no good. And he's going to take off to second. Lamar's off to second. Let's see if they could get him on second. Let's see. They call him safe on second. And Los Chamos may not be happy with that call. But from in the stands, we had them calling him. No, he's out. Out on second. So Lamar, he tried to push it a bit too much and got gunned down at second. Umpire 𝒚𝒖𝒓 calling that out. So Lamar is out. One out. As Martel swings at a ball. So this looks like it's going to be a quick inning for Los Chamos, as they already have one out. Bottom of the fourth. 3-1 in favor of Elite. Strike ball down the middle. Strike number 2. So strike down the middle call. So for Los Chamos, Alvarez on the mound. He kicks, he delivers. Ball is outside. Romero throws it back to him. So on third base for, I think Los Chamos made a switch where Borges, Luis, who was the third baseman, he is now over on first. And we still have to figure out. Fly ball up the center, and the center fielder is on it. He got it. Romero seems to be hurt. He got hurt. I'm not sure how he got hurt. Apparently the bat was thrown backwards. So Romero, the catcher, got hit with the bat. Was it the bat? I'm trying to confirm from someone. Was it the bat that hit him? So apparently he got injured. He's injured, being hit by So that seems to be an injury there from Romero. So he's complaining that he got hit by the batter. When he swung the bat, apparently the bat came back and hit him. And 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉. So Ortiz is now playing third base, where Borges were playing third base. 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉 seems to have gone over to second, who was playing first. So Ortiz is on third. Borges, who were playing third for Los Chamos, he went to first base. And 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉, Marco, who was playing first base, is now the second baseman. As paramedics try to patch back up Romero, we have number 37, Mesas. He seems to be doing a happy dance here and having a good conversation with the elite. So Romero seems to be okay after all. And in the batter's box now for elite is number 23, who is Oscar, the shortstop. So we're in the bottom half of the top half of the fourth inning. 3-1. The score is 3-1. The score is 3-1. Alvarez is going to get some pitches to see if he's still okay. So Romero is the catcher, seems to be okay and ready to play. So umpire Jamal is going to call play ball. Pop fly goes back, and let's pray that didn't destroy any windshields. So that's over the stadium to the back. As we're back into the mix here, top half of inning number 4, 3-1. Elite leading Los Chamos from Venezuela. Elite, of course, the champions of the previous knockout. Ground ball to the shortstop. He can't control it. And the pitcher obviously discontent with the fielding error. An easy ground ball to shortstop. And he's unable to control that. The shortstop is also 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉, Jorge 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉. He's the shortstop. So that's an error for him. As up to bat now is Quincy Duran. Quincy Duran, who came in to replace Omar Williams, the catcher. Quincy swings, foul ball. And Quincy supposed to also is, if I'm not mistaken, Quincy is also a pitcher. 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉, yeah. So we're correct. The error went down to Jorge 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒉. My apologies for the mispronunciation of the name. So on first base, we have Oscar, while Quincy Duran is the batter. Oscar, the ball came back, and he's going to be out. out on second base. So Oscar got caught there because the ball came off the backboard here, back into the hands of the catcher, who was able to so Elite unable to score as the pitcher Guillermo, he's going to be still on the mount for the Elite. And let me just take you through the lineup for the Elite. Second base, first base we have Linrick Pinto. Second baseman is Lamar. Shortstop is Oscar. The third baseman is, well, let's go into left field. Left field is Martel. Center field, of course, is Dimitri. Guillermo is the pitcher. We're still waiting to see who's going to catch who's going to be the catcher. And Quincy Duran is going to take over the catching from Omar Williams. So Quincy is going to take over the catching from Omar Williams. So let's see, the third baseman, position number 5. Lamar is playing, as you see, the beautiful Miss Abigail Richardson just passes by. So we have to hail out all the fans and let them know. A big shout out going out to Abigail. Down a bit below, we see the rest of the crew down there. So that's Isahaira, Royana Bailey, all great fans of the 721 Elite. Yeah, we're seeing, but we got to turn the camera over to see the fans now. We got to take a shot of the fans during the intermission. We got to take a shot of the fans so that everyone get a chance to see the fans. So up to bat now is number 48, Ortiz for Los Chamos, and he's the Ortiz is now playing third base. He's a third baseman. And he was called for a strike. Guillermo goes into the wind up the pitch, inside, ball. So it's gonna be let's see what the count will be. I'm getting the word here that it appears as if Ortiz check swing on that, so it's a foul ball. So 2 strikes. Long drive down left field, but it's foul. So the left fielder Martel picks it up and throws it back in. Pitcher Guillermo from the Dominican Republic. He goes into the windup, he kicks, he delivers. Curveball outside of the plate. Umpire Jamal found it a bit too low. Third baseman Ortiz. Ay! Ponche! As he struck him out. So Ortiz got caught napping. Should we call that napping or sleeping? He got caught watching the Irma dump, as Romero is now up to bat. And he hits a single into right field. The right fielder can't control it. The right fielder cannot control it. He was looking at the runner instead of the plate. Looking at the runner instead of the ball. And that's the second error for the right fielder. And the right fielder is Alex. as Ortiz, the third baseman, no, that was Murillo, advances to first. And up to bat now is Jorge Yajuro, as Murillo takes a lead off of first base. Guillermo comes to the plate. Not good enough. So runners on first on an error to a hit to right field. And that one looks good for a strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball. 2 strikes, 1 ball. On Yajuro. Yajuro, of course, is the shortstop. So this is Jorge Yajuro. Yajure. He's the shortstop for Los Chamos. Murillo takes a big lead off of first base. Guillermo kicks, comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Jure goes down swinging. And that brings up Davis to the plate. That brings up Davis to the plate, but there seems to be some kind of substitution because what's the name on the back of that uniform? Somebody could see the name on that uniform. That's not Davis. Borges. So this is Luis Borges, and we've noted here a few times, this is Luis Borges, that there seems to be some kind of changes in the batting order, because the names do not correspond with what's on the list we receive. Oh! Long drive back to the pitcher. Great play. Reaction by the pitcher there, Guillermo, to shut them down. Check the replay, but I'm being told we had a replay there. I was trying to find out the replay. But that was a great play there by, well, it's soon to come. We're going to be having some replays. Okay, we're back here in the action in the bottom half of inning number 5, top half of inning number 5. Quincy Duran facing Alvarez, and Quincy's behind. That's strike number 2. 2 strikes, 1 ball for Quincy Duran. Quincy Duran, who came in to catch for Omar Williams, who injured himself getting down to third base. Alvarez came straight down the pipe, but umpire Jamal didn't really like that pitch. So he called it a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the inning here. As Quincy connects into left field, the left fielder is right there. And he catches it for the first out. So some good contact there from Quincy. But straight into the arms of the left fielder, and the left fielder is none other than Davis for Los Chamos. As we now have up the bat 𝒕𝒓𝒆🏆for Elite, and 𝒕𝒓𝒆🏆 is the designated hitter for Elite. The DH 𝒕𝒓𝒆🏆 hit back to the second baseman, unable to control it, and he's safe. The second baseman, a lot of infield errors from the second baseman is Marco Yajuro, and he is unable to control that ball. Into the back of this box now is number 27, none other than 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. His last time up the bat, he got struck out. He attempted to bunt with 3 men on base, and then ended up getting striked out. So let's see if Dimitri has better luck this time around with a man on first. So in his last at bat, he left 3 men stranded. Alvarez kicks and delivers down the pipe, but umpire Jamal thinks it's a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. So Alvarez came with a heat for strike number 1. So 1 strike, 1 ball, run on first base. Runner takes a lead off the first. Alvarez checks. He comes home with a pitch. Dimitri connects into the shortstop, into the double play. Double play. He's out. And that's an interesting combination because his father calls him out on first base. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 is called out on first base by his father, Mervyn 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉. And that's the end of the top of inning number 5 as we go into the bottom half of inning number 5. The score is still 3-1. 3-1. Score is 3-1. And let me just give you a reminder of the infield for 7-1 Elite. Of course, first base is none other than Lenric Pinto, number 37. On second base, we have Andy. Shortstop is Oscar, number 23. And the third baseman, I'm having trouble seeing the third baseman for, got to figure out, I think the third baseman for, we got to figure out the third baseman for elite. So let's go back down into the records just to remind you that elite support, according to the information we're receiving, elite is undefeated. Elite should be undefeated. Let's see. As we see the fans from Los Chamos enter into the stands. Quite a number of Los Chamos supporters here supporting their teams. Playing position number 5 is Lamar. Lamar plays position number 5. So I had Lamar as, so he's the third baseman and he's the second baseman. Lamar Payson. Okay. Pitch number 1 to Romero. Romero is the catcher. Romero is the catcher for Los Chamos. As he drives one into center field, Dimitri goes back. He can't get it. Dimitri can't get it. So that's going to be a double for Romero. Yung ba'y not with yourself? Yung ba'y not with yourself? Good. So a stand-up double for Romero to open inning, the top of inning, the bottom of it. Grounder back to the pitcher by Ortiz and an easy out. So Guillermo has been real strong on the mound as he has stopped a number of balls. So a ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws to first for the first out here in the bottom of inning number 5, right? I'm just checking here with my producer. Bottom of inning number 5. The score is 3-1. Up to bat for Los Chamos is Mr. Jimenez. And Jimenez is coming, I think he's coming into the game here. So there was a substitution. Runner on second being checked by Quincy Duran. So Quincy Duran catching for 7-1 Elite. This is his first season with the Elite as he recently transferred. Oh! And Guillermo goes pretty close to the legs of Jimenez. And Jimenez asking himself, ¿qué pasó con ese hombre? Ese hombre que era loco, algo así, porque curveball inside. Listen, Guillermo, you really have to look. Guillermo have a beautiful number 31 for the Elite. He's a star pitcher. He really have a beautiful curveball. And it's just fantastic to see how his curveball works. So he checks the runner on second. Kicks, delivers home. That's a strike. And he has the authority and the command that he could really pitch with ease and throw the ball almost anywhere that he wants to. A bit high. And he walks him for ball number 4. And this is really, he's in some serious, this could be some serious trouble now for the Elite, as the power hitter for the Los Chamos, Luis Borges, is up to bat. The first ball is a bit low. And the left field and right field are feeling a bit deep. The third baseman is also deep, considering the power of Borges. And he fouls one off. That one goes into the Festival Village. So if you're watching this live stream, of course, is brought to you kind courtesy of Vids Media Production. And of course, I'm the Teach El Profesor the Force. Here giving you the play-by-play commentary at the Little League ballpark as the lights come on, as the darkness set in here. This game started at 3:30 this afternoon. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Luis Borges up to bat. Power hitter. And he looks at that one for a strike. Luis thought it was high, but the umpire thought it's a strike. So runners on second base here. And the first runner, Romero, the catcher, he hit a double into left field, center field. Dsmitriy could not hold that. Oh, and he's going to go down to third. No, he changes his mind as the ball came back off. He does not want to test the arm of Quincy. So Romero, the catcher for 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, is showing an equal amount of respect here for the catcher of 7-1, as he decided not to test his arm. As we hear the in the background, long drive down third. The third baseman can't found it. The third baseman, Lamar, knocked it down, but lost the handle on it. So the runner advanced into third. So bases loaded here for Yayuri, and number 3. Yayuri is number 3. So that's Marco, the second baseman. As we hear here, as we of course want to extend all our condolences to all the families now grieving from the loss, and also to that family that suffered that terrible accident on Sunday with their baby. As we hear the bikes here in the background. So we hear the bikes here in the background on the road here, on the Swaliga Road, very close to the police station. So they have continued to practice their art form on the road unabated, and notwithstanding the threats from the Minister of Justice. So they have continued to do as they please on the public road. As we get back into the action here at the Little League ballpark, Pelican Baseball League, 7-1 Elite versus Los Chamos. As the ball goes wide, Guillermo losing the control here, but runners unable to advance. Bases loaded, bottom of the 5th. The score here is 3-1. 3-1. Marco Euro. That's a hit into left field. 2 runs on the score. 2 runs are going to score. No! He is out. So the left fielder guns him down. 1 run scores. So Jimenez got gunned down at home plate on the throw from the left fielder. The left fielder is none other than Davis. So he guns him down. Quincy Durant, the catcher, making that play. So 1 run scores, bringing the score to 3-2. So another 1 run scores, bringing the score to 3-2. As Ortiz now up to bat. Ortiz is playing third, is a third baseman. Runners on first and third base. So let's see if the runner is going to advance on to second. As we also see walking into the stadium is veteran umpire Lorenzo Gibbs. Lorenzo Gibbs, an umpire around on the island of St. Martin for years. Swing and a miss by Ortiz. And the runner, Marco Euro, is Yuri is he's not taking any chances going down to second as yet. So Ortiz swings and fouls it off down the third base line as the third baseman goes over to get it. But I think the third baseman Ortiz, the third base, Ortiz in the batter's box as Guillermo concentrates. He kicks, he delivers. Runners going to second, and it's all over as Guillermo struck him out. So he retires the side, not before giving up one run. So after 5 innings, the score is now Elite 3 after 5, Elite 3 and Los Chamos 2. Very close game. So we'll be right back with you after this short break. So we're back into the action here in the top of inning number 6 as we continue to hear the bikes and the scooters out back here as number 9, Alex, who is the right fielder, is now up to bat. Lenric Pinto, the first baseman, he went down on a check swing, a little grounder that was picked up by the catcher, and he got thrown out at first base. Alvarez puts on the heat for strike number 2 as we continue to hear grounder to the shortstop, misses it. First shortstop picks it up, throws it over to first. The throw is no good. No good. So Alex gets on first base, the right fielder, on a ground field hit, infield hit. The third baseman tried to cut it off as umpire Scotty Priest makes it over to the second base area. The good thing about a 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 road, if it's not the music from the loud music from the bars next door, now it's when it's not the music, it's the sound of revving engines from scooters and cross bikes. So up to bat now is seems to be a switch, because this is number 7 as Alvarez checks Alex on first base. Let's see the roster for so this is a new player into the game. This is a new player into the game. We don't have his name. As a runner goes to second, the throw! And 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 calls him out. He's out of there. It's a great throw from catcher Romero down to the second baseman, who is I think they switched back. So the noise that you're hearing is revving engines of scooters and motorbikes on the 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 road. So we have to find out from the scorer who's batter number 7. So we can get an update from the scorer on the changes, the substitutions, because number 7 seems to be new in the game. Swing and a miss. Punch it. Struck him out. So as we go into the bottom half of inning number 6, bottom half of inning number 6, we go into the bottom half of inning number 6. We see Guillermo remains on the mound for 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 for 7-1. And number 19, substitution for, we have a few substitutions for 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. Apparently, we see number 19 is in the game for Dimitri. So we have a new center fielder, a new left fielder for 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. And number 25, and a new third baseman also. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 seems to have made some drastic changes in their lineup. So we have Murillo. Marco Murillo is the batter on deck for los Chamos. So Marco Murillo facing Guillermo. Strike one on the inside. Umpire Jamal calls it for strike number 1. Guillermo goes outside. So 1 strike, 1 ball. That one is fouled backwards. So we are still waiting on to get more information on the changes. The changes that took place for 7-1 Elite. The score is 3-2. We're in the top half of inning number 6. Inside. Inside, as catcher Quincy Duran goes over to talk to the pitcher. And we see Mrs. Romero, the catcher Romero, asking Mrs. Romero for something to drink. Foul ball, Murillo. He fouls another one back. Murillo in the batter's box facing Guillermo. Guillermo has pitched a wonderful game here. He's not throwing too much pitches, so he's keep his pitch count down. As he comes down, a little short ball to the third baseman, and he throws it out at first. So the third baseman picks that one up and throws it out at first. So a ground at the third, and he throws it out as Yayure comes up to bat, number 2. So Murillo, a ground at the third, and he's out of there. So 1 out in the bottom half of inning number 6. Long drive up the middle. No, second baseman got beautiful play by the second baseman. Beautiful play by the second baseman. That ball almost got into, but it curved strangely back down, and the second baseman was right there to get at. That second baseman is Andy. I think it's Andy still, but he's number 7. So we're still waiting on the changes as Luis Borges is up to bat for Los Chamos, and Borges came into play at third. There's a Luis D and a Luis B, and also I think maybe himself a Luis P. Borges. So Luis facing Guillermo, foul ball right back to Quincy Duran. Pop fly, that one is gonna go foul. So strike number 2 for Luis Borges, the third baseman. Borges, the third baseman. Top half of inning number 6. Luis outside. Inside. So ball 4. Ball 4 as Borges is walked, and we're waiting for the next batter up, who is Romero, the catcher. So he had to remove his protective gear. So if you're, of course, we're streaming live on 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓.TV, and you go to live broadcast, and then we're in Studio A, Studio B, Studio C. So we're in Studio C. Long fly ball into right center, and the center fielder pulls it down. He throws, and the second baseman almost threw that ball away. Second baseman the shortstop able to control it. Shortstop able to control it. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓.TV, and you can watch this live broadcast. Fantastic job here being done by 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, broadcasting these baseball games live. Collaboration with 3-2. Los Chamos threatening to tie the game up here with runners on first and third. Guillermo in some problems. Let's see if he can get himself out. Ball hit to the second baseman. Second baseman has it. Get it over the first. Fantastic play to shut down the inning and get Guillermo out of trouble. So Los Elite managed to maintain the zero here in this inning. So we're going into the seventh inning. We're going into the seventh inning. So live baseball action here. At the Little League baseball field. So the score, we're going into the seventh inning here. We're going into the seventh inning. Bottom of the seventh. With Elite leading the game 3-2, a close game, very close game. So I just heard number 25 is, of course, okay. So we're back here, back into the action at Little League Ballpark. Pelican League baseball action. Los Chamos versus Elite. And up to bat is number 25, 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. And Edwin has come into play. Edwin has come in and he is now playing third base. And Edwin is a home run champion. Well, he has hit a number of home runs this season. So he really has a hot bat, Edwin. So the pitcher and the catcher discussing the strategy on how to deal with Edwin, because they're not going to give him a home run. They know how dangerous this man is, so they don't want to give up any home runs to him. Alvarez kicks, he delivers, and he hits him with the ball. So it's unclear. The pitcher is treating it as if the ball hit the bat, while not acknowledging that was that an intentional? That seems a very controversial play, and I'm not seeing any of the umpires reacting to it. But after the discussion, the ball was thrown and almost into the back of 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, who is now on first base. So number 7 is Martin. And he lines it up into right field. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 advances to second on a hit from Martin. And that brings to the plate now Oscar Martel. So that was Martel hitting that ball into right field, fielded by the right fielder. So runners on first and second for Elite, no outs. Top of the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning. As the shortstop, Oscar, is up to bat. Runners taking big leads off of the bases, second and first. And a throw to second. The throw to second went into center field, but the runner was not really paying attention, and so he was unable to advance or make any moves based on that play. But the shortstop missed the ball, and it went into center field on a throw from the catcher trying to catch the runner at second. So the runners again taking big leads off of first and second. The first base umpire, of course, is none other than 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 helping out. So it's great to see the veterans, former veteran, baseball veterans on St. Martin are now collaborating to help out and support Pelican Baseball League. And these guys need a lot of help to bring baseball back. They've been doing a fantastic job here bringing back baseball, which has been absent and dormant for a number of years, as Alvarez throws a strike to Oscar, the shortstop for Elite. Pitch is high for another ball. So runners on first and second. The score 3-2 in favor of Elite. The runner's taking a big lead off of the base. Ball outside for Oscar. So the count now should be 2 strikes, 2 balls. Two strikes, 2 balls. Swing and a miss. He had real dreams there of hitting that ball phase real far. But he swung and a miss. So Elite have runners on first and second. Both runners, the where he got on base with a base and ball. Alvarez kicks, delivers, and the ball pop flies foul. No windshields damage, so that's definitely a good sign. Well, the game is almost there. They're in the 7th inning now, so they have 2 more innings to go. So this is almost finished. So as Oscar gets strike out here, this game is almost, they have 2 more innings to go. Should be another half an hour tops. This tournament, it should be going on until the end of, I think they're going to be going on until maybe the end of November. This tournament should be going on. End of November, beginning of December most probably. And then next year they're going to start the real competition. So Alvarez now facing the batter Quincy Durant. Runners on first and second. And Elite really needs to score some runs because Los Chamos is creeping up on them. So they have to make use of this opportunity here now. 1 out. Durant. Ball is high. Ball is kind of high. So a big crowd out here this afternoon watching Pelican League baseball. Runners taking a big lead. DeWair on second and Alex on first. The second baseman trying to keep DeWair in check as Alvarez decides to take off his hat and make sure that DeWair goes back to his base. So this DeWair, Edwin DeWair, ensuring that he's able to keep them busy. And Duran really needs to connect something here now. That one looked down the pipe, but let's see what the umpire. 1 strike, 2 balls. 1 strike, 2 balls. One strike and 2 balls. One strike and 2 balls. Top of inning number 7. Curveball a bit high for ball number 3 as the shortstop comes in to talk to Alvarez. So they are most probably discussing a strategy of how to catch DeWair on second base. Of course, remember Pelican League, they started, this is their second knockout. The founder of the Pelican League is none other than Mr. Omar Williams with his team. And he's also the manager of 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 Elite as Duran Quincy. Big swing and a miss for strike number 2. So full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 3 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Runners on first and second. Alvarez kicks, delivers, and he strikes him out. Duran leaves 2 men stranded on base, and he goes down swinging. Up is the bat now is 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, who's the designated hitter, and he got a hit his last at bat. So let's see now if he can make something happen. 2 outs. Top of inning number 7. If he can make something happen here for the Elite, who hasn't scored since the first inning, and Alvarez has really gotten back into this game and really got it back under control. So Elite in danger here now, or Elite threatening here now, where their big batter 𝒚𝒐𝒄𝒉, the designated hitter. Inside. Ball got loose from the catcher, but not far enough. Not far enough for the runners to advance. 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 in the batter's box. 𝒚𝒐𝒄𝒉 in the batter's box here for Elite facing Alvarez. Alvarez has been real strong. Big swing and a miss. Ponche. Big swing and a miss there for strike number 2. Strike number 2. Foul ball. Foul ball for 𝒚𝒐𝒄𝒉, who is now runners on first and third, bottom of the top of the 7th inning, as Romero goes over to discuss it with his pitcher Alvarez, and umpire Jamal make use of the opportunity to clean off the home plate. Fantastic job being done here by the umpires. DeWair on second. Alvarez delivers, and it's a hit into right field. And let's see if DeWair is going to score. DeWair is going to score from second base. And in comes Alex as 𝒚𝒐𝒄𝒉 connects into right field for a hit. And 1 run comes in. So the score now, the score is now 4-2 with a runner on first and third as number 19. Number 19 is into bat for 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉, who was playing center. And we still don't know. Did we get the changes? Nothing. Big swing. Big swing. Big swing on a 80 miles per hour fastball from Alvarez. And he's going to change his bat. They're telling him the bat was too heavy. That's why he's missing the ball. The bat too heavy. So they gave him a lighter bat. Runners on third and first. First and third. Alvarez kicks, delivers the pitch inside, and the runner threatened to go to second, but changed his mind. 𝒕💊 changed his mind. So one run on third, one run batted in. The score now 4-2. Top of the seventh. Pickoff attempt on first. No good. The runner's safe. He's safely back on first. Number 19 for the Elite. On deck is big man Lenric Pinto. Pickoff attempt again at first. And 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉, the umpire, on first. Calls. Alvarez seems not too much concerned that he has a runner on third, but he's trying to get a runner on first. But the runner on third is not taking a big lead off a third either, threatening him in any which way. So Alvarez feels confident to try to pick off the runner on first. The runner on second. So the runner on first went to second, but the batter fouled the ball back. So he's going to have to go back to first. So he's back at first. And we could see one of the fans there, Mr. Super D. He's really missing one. You're missing one of these. So he's missing a cushion to sit on. I want to, of course, big up my boy Super D for coming over and supporting baseball. The runner, they're going to first, but the runner on third is not threatening as if he want to go home to put any pressure on them. So I don't know what the strategy of Elite is here, whether there's no confidence in the running ability of the runner on third or they're just playing it safe, because with all these pickoff attempts to first, something should be done to try to. So Alvarez pitches in the dirt. So that's a ball. That's a ball. Jazz run first. And Oscar, no, that is Martel. The Heat struck him out for strike number 3, out number 3, leaving one man stranded on base, two men stranded on base, one in scoring position, as we now get a pitching change for Elite, and we're going to have to pause and try to get some information on the change of pitching. So welcome back into the action here at the Little League Ballpark, where we have a pitching change for the elite. On the mound now is Mr. Darlison on the mound. We also had into the game now is also Jalen Constance playing second base. And we also had Jason Smith came in at right field. And so Jalen Constance in at second base. Jason Smith is the new right fielder. Raphael Richardson is the new center fielder. He's in for 𝒕𝒓𝒂𝒂𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒈. And of course, Guillermo, after pitching 7 innings, 6 innings, complete innings. And now is Darlison, the closer, to close down this game. Elite ahead 4-2. And the next game up after this is going to be Athletics against the Mets. Athletics versus the Mets. And that seems to be a ponche Caribe for Ortiz and Jimenez. And he is quite familiar with the word. It's actually, he's wearing the uniform from Jimenez, but that's Remero. And he is quite that's his second or third strikeout for evening. And up to bat now is the big man, Luis D. Borges, the power hitter. Down the pipe from Darlison for strike number 1. Strike 1. Quincy Durant really doing a good job behind the plate catching. And Elite has now gone with a much younger squad. So they have made some changes, bringing in some of their young stars, giving them some playing time. Darlison, big curveball. Umpire Jamal doesn't like it. 2 balls, 1 strike. He doesn't like it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, ball 3. Ball 4, and Borges again goes on base. And it's very strange because according to me, if I remember good, and I'm trying to I'm trying to check this out with my statisticians here. If I recall good, Burgess was on base the last time Los Chamos was up to bat, which means he bat in that inning, and he bat again in this inning. So something is going on strange with the lineups. Yeah, something is going on strange with the lineups, if I'm not mistaken. So we still have to verify that. Darlison in for Guillermo, pitching for Elite. Pop fly, that's going to be in foul territory. That's going to be in foul territory. Pick off attempt at first. Umpire Mervyn 𝒕𝒓𝒂𝒂𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒈 calls him safe. Yeah, Jude, the batter not in agreement with the call of the umpire, but that's a losing battle. 2 strikes, 1 ball Umpire Jamal puts up. Borges on first, taking a lead off of first. Darlison comes down inside. And now he's ejected. Yayuri is ejected from the game. He is ejected from the game for disputing the call from the umpire. He is ejected from the game. He is ejected from the game and the umpire goes down. The umpire goes over to discuss it with the coach, but Yayori is out of the game. So that's it for him. He's going to have to go to the showers. And let's see if the umpire is waiting for him to make his exit. He's going ahead with the game. So a runner on first. Runner on first. Darlison, that's low for the pitch. Inside. So Yayori was complaining that the umpire was calling unfair, and he's still in the dugout, even though he was ejected from the game. Okay, I'm getting the sign that he left. So he left. Yayori left, and he is he's making his way somewhere into right field. He's going into his vehicle. As we're back into the action here, Borges on first base, Darlison inside, and apparently those inside pitches are to the liking of umpire Jamal. So up next is, of course, Athletics against the Mets after this game. Of course, this live streaming event brought to you courtesy of Vid Media. Ortiz, the batter. Darlison. He goes, falls behind with the pitches. So 1 strike, 2 balls. And he's running into some difficulty here, his first inning. So Darlison coming in to relief for shot up the middle, drive up the middle. The center fielder is on there, and he got it for the easy out. So after seven, the score is now 4-2 in favor of the elite. So 4-2 in favor of elite. Let me beef up this thing a little bit. That good? All right. So as we take a peek at the stands, take a peek at the fans here in the stands. Simon Panaflet, who's of course a big pitcher himself, also in attendance here. Simon. So we take a peek. Look at Mr. Super D there. Mr. Griffith, good afternoon. How are you doing? As we look at the elite stars down, players from the elite warming up themselves, a new pitcher is on the mount for a new pitcher is on the mount for a new pitcher is on the mount for the elite. You line up good? So let's try and get the pitching change from our scorer. Okay. Okay, we're back into the action here as we have a pitching change for Los Chamos. Roberto Tapia is in to face big Lenric Pinto, the first baseman for Elite. So Alvarez is out of the game after 7 innings. After pitching 7 innings, he gave up 4 runs. And in comes now Roberto Tapia to pitch for breaking ball. That's a beautiful curve ball there from Tapia on big man Lenric Pinto, the first baseman. And last time up to bat, Pinto had a fumble that went up first base line, and he strikes out now. So hasn't been really a successful at-bat for Pinto. So he is, in the last 2 innings, he's 0 for 2. So the orange light there blinking good? In the middle of the screen has an orange light.
Oh, another thing. SIM card.
Huh?
The SIM card.
So what we gotta do? Nothing? Okay, you good? Alright. Alright, we're back. So Tapia into the game for Alvarez as he faces I think this is Raphael Richardson. Inside, ball. Down the pipe for strike. That's a strike on Raphael Richardson. Foul ball. She almost catch the ball, almost gave the fan a heart attack there. So she's trying to recover herself from dodging that foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Raphael Richardson facing Mr. Tapia, the pitcher, and the ball. Umpire Jamal finds it a bit outside for ball number 3. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 ball, full count. Swing, foul. Foul ball. As we also see in the stands, we have also a spectator now. We have Mr. 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒐𝒈, former baseball player himself, top baseball player on the island himself, here in the stands. As I check with my producer here, 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 kicks and delivers, and he strikes him now. Strike number 3. The catcher throws it wildly into right field. So Jason Smith now up to bat. Jason Smith up to bat. 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 kicks, delivers. And he did not swing as indicated by first base umpire 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓. So the umpires this evening is Jamal, is the chief umpire. 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 is down the first base line. And Scotchy Priest is on third. Hit down the third base line. It's fair. It's fair. Looks like it's going to be a double for Jason Smith. He's into second base, into second on a double. So a stand-up double for Jason. And up to bat now is the big power hitter, Eddie DeWeer, as you hear the fans already start to scream his name. Is he going to hit it out? That's the question. Will he connect and knock it out of the park? In his previous at-bat, he got hit by the ball, which apparently could have been interpreted as a bit intentional. Could have been. Big swing and a miss from DeWeer. Big swing and a miss. So he is, it's 2 strikes. 2 strikes. As Smith takes a big lead off a second, 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏 decides to check him out. Big lead off a second. 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏 decides to check him out. Delivery. Fly into center. The center field is under it, and he's going to catch it out for the final out of the top of the 8th. So 𝒕𝒊𝒒𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏 was able to hold Elite to 0. No runs scored, as Elite is now up to bat. So as we look at a sizable crowd here at the Little League Stadium. A good turnout here this afternoon, this evening, that turned into afternoon to watch the game. We have a lot of fans. Baseball really making its comeback here in St. Martin, or attempting to make its comeback. Great work, great effort being put in here by Omar Williams and his crew of the Pelican Baseball Association. So some changes made, and we have Darlison back on the mound for the elite. Darlison on the mound for the elite. He came in for Murillo. First base is still 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 Pinto. Second base is Jalen Constance. Shortstop is Oscar. Shortstop is Oscar. And down at third base is 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈. Seems to be 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒆🏆. Yeah. And the batter's box now is Murillo. Murillo is the right fielder. Miguel Murillo. Miguel. No. If you notice that your screen moved, I'm getting the signal that it was an earthquake here, but I'm not too sure. So don't confirm that. Murillo facing Darlison. A chopper up to the second baseman. He got it. And he managed to control it. So a little fly ball up to second. Jalen Constance able to control it. He wasn't able to make the catch, but ultimately he got it under control, throwing it over to Pinto. And up comes 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈, the batter now, up to face Darlison in the bottom half of inning number 8. Bottom part of inning number 8. Up next is Athletics versus the Mets. So stay tuned to 𝒕𝒐𝒐𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 for all your live baseball action, as Darlison is called for 2 balls, no strikes on 𝒕𝒉𝒆🏆. 𝒕𝒉𝒆🏆 takes the time to adjust his gloves. That one is called for strike 1. So 𝒕𝒉𝒆🏆. Bottom half of inning number 8, facing Darlison. And ground ball up to first base. Pinto converts the out himself. So 2 outs. The score is 4-2 in the bottom part of inning number 8. Big man 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 Pinto. Infield ball. Borges Luis facing Darlison. Foul ball. Swings on the first one. Borges is playing third base for Los Chamos. Borges is playing third base for Los Chamos. Darlison kicks, he delivers, and swing. Foul ball. Catcher Quincy Duran picks it up, throws it back to Darlison. Darlison wearing number 45 on his uniform. That ball was hit hard into foul territory. So we're checking to see if no damage. That one almost went into the stands. 2 balls in the field. So one is going to be given off to the Empire on first base. Darlison facing Borges. That ball was a bit low in the dirt. Quincy unable to control it. Dallison kicks, he delivers! And Borges got caught looking. He is not happy. Not a happy camper. He found it to be high. But obviously, umpire Jamal disagrees with him. And so after 8 innings, Elite leads 4-2. Elite leading 4-2. And Elite leading 4-2. And this is the last at bat for Elite. As we see on our screen, Elite's big man who is and this looked like a familiar face, Shakimo Martinez. Shakimo Martinez is playing for the Athletics. I think that's him. He's a medical student down at AUC. So he's got to stick around to see him play. Roberto Tapia, the pitcher on the mound for Elite. For Los Chamos, Romero, the catcher. And he came in after inning number 7 to relief for the pitcher, Alexander Alvarez. So we're going into the last inning, inning number 9. The last chance for Elite to put some runs on the scoreboard. The last chance for last at bat for them. And up to bat is this seems to be Martel, number 5 for the Elite. Number 5 for Elite is Martel. So he's up to bat. Facing the pitcher, Roberto Tapia. He kicks, he delivers. Ball is inside for a ball. Top of the 9th inning here at the Little League ballpark. This field was renovated back in 2013, and it's one of the fields that have remained in pristine condition. Must really commend the Little League Association for keeping it up to par. They have been doing a fantastic job here. Tapia, ball is high for ball 4. So to first base goes Martel, while number 23, who is Oscar, comes up to bat. Oscar is the shortstop. So runners on first. Tapia. Martel takes a lead off of first base, takes another step. Tapia kicks, he delivers with a curveball, and that's a strike. breaking ball there on Oscar. On deck next to bat is none other than, up next to bat is Quincy Durant. And the runner goes, but Oscar drives that one foul. So the hit and run play is definitely on here for Elite. But Oscar drives that one into foul territory. So Tapia checking the runner at first. Martel, who takes 1, 2, 3. 3 steps off of first. Pick off attempt, too slow. Martel is back on time. Martel is back on time. Martel goes, a drive into center, hit into center, and he's going to hold at third. So the runners advance from first to third on a hit from Oscar. And up to bat now is none other than Quincy Durant. Quincy is hitless in the game up until now. He struck out the last time up to bat. Yeah, Quincy struck out the last time he was up to bat. As Tapia and Romero comes together to discuss the play. As we're joined now in the commentary booth by 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈. Tyndale, come over here, man. Come over here, man. Say something, Tyndale. Come. Tyndale, come in here, man. Say something. How things going, Tyndale? How are you enjoying the game so far?
I just wish I didn't see much of the game.
Huh?
I just wish I didn't see much of the game. And
well, how it feel as a veteran in baseball to see baseball back in some form or the other? I mean, baseball hasn't been around for a long time.
well, it feels good to be back to at least to see a live game. And I want to see what quality the game that we're going to be looking at.
So you feel this is something for you to make a comeback?
I'm thinking about it.
So there you heard it for us here. You hear it for us here. And so we might see a comeback from 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈. He is, of course, player for the... And Quincy connects foul into foul territory. So it would be interesting to see some of a good combination of the veteran. But I think 𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏 will come back as a coach, a player coach in these days to share some of his experiences with the players here, because he was one of the top shortstops here in St. Martin for the Cahill Tigers. And in the 90s and 2000s, he was also the coach for the Cahill Tigers. So up to bat now is Quincy Durant. He's facing Roberto Tapia, the pitcher who came into relief for Alvarez, who pitched 7 innings. So runners on first and third. And the score is 4-2. We're in the top half of inning number 9. Elite has led this game since the first inning, scoring 3 runs in the first. Fly ball. Borges, the first baseman, can't get on it, so that's not a foul. Quincy hasn't got a hit in this game since coming in as a replacement for Omar Williams. So Omar injured himself trying to get down to third. The count now is 2 strikes and 1 ball for Quincy. Runners on first and third. And Quincy had a similar opportunity in the previous inning where he left 3 runners on base. Runner takes off to second, and he's dead on arrival. Umpire Scotchy Priest calls him out. While the runner on third did not make a move, That's quite strange. You would have expected the runner on third to advance. Okay. So I'm being told here that the second baseman was in play to cut off the ball if he had tried to come home. So that's why it's good to have these veterans around here, because they could give you a better insight into what's going on in the game, really the strategy. So the runner on third remained because the second baseman was already in place to try and cut off the ball. So Quincy still up to bat. He still have a runner on third, 2 strikes. And it's important for Quincy now to try to drive in this run, because in the previous inning he left 3 runners on base. Los Chamos having a big discussion on the play. So can Quincy get a hit here? And he takes Romero, taking his time. Huh? 2 outs here. Oh. Okay. So full count. No, 1 out. Full count on Quincy. Should I call it? I guess Romero called it himself. We call that one a 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 again for Quincy. That's his 3rd strikeout. That's his 3rd strikeout. He thought that was a walk, but he got caught looking. So he was trying to look at an Irma dump there. And that's another strikeout for Quincy Garrio. Quincy Durant, sorry. So up now is to bat is 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, who is the DH, the designated hitter, and he got a hit in the last inning. He's telling Tapia to throw it a little higher now. Keep the ball up. And Tapia gives him a warning by throwing it at his feet, letting him know, hey, listen, I gotta throw this ball where I want. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 had a hit up in his last at bat. 2 outs, runners on third. Top of the 9th inning. Another ball for Tapia. So 2 balls, no strike. And a balk. A balk is called, and the runner. So apparently, what happened there? Apparently, got hit with a ball, or it's a ball. So runners on first and third now. Runner advances to second, and the ball misses the ball, so the runner is going to come home to score. So Elite scores 1 run on a throw-in error into second base by Romero. So 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓, he got on first base, and then he stole second base. Up to bat now is Jalen Constance, number 19, and 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 is going to advance to third easily. So, no, up to bat now is Raphael Richardson. So on the mound for Los Chamos is none other than Roberto Tapia, facing Raphael Richardson, the batter for Elite, as 𝒚𝒐𝒖𝒓 is on third. Outside for ball number 1. Los Chamos. Los Chamos is going to suffer their first or second loss here tonight. Los Chamos. Los Chamos is going to suffer their first loss here tonight against Elite. Strike one against Raphael Richardson with a runner on third, 2 outs, top of inning number 9. Two strikes, 3 ball, full count on Raphael Richardson on that seemingly outside pitch, but that's the zone for 𝒕𝒓𝒆🏆. Swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 3. And Los Chamos, that's the end. That's the, one more inning. This is the last inning, the top of the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th inning. So Los Chamos is now up to bat for the last time. But in the meantime, Elite managed to score another run, right? And the score is now 5-2. 5-2 in favor of Elite. So Los Chamos have a big hurdle to pass to score at least 3 runs to tie and 4 runs to get a walk-off victory, as we see the players for the Elite get back out on the field. On the mound for Elite is none other than Darlison. And playing third base is Edwin DeWeer. Shortstop is Oscar. Second base is Jalen Constance. First base is Lenric Pinto. The catcher, Quincy Durant. And the pitcher is Darlison. In the outfield, we have Raphael Richardson, Jason Smith, and I'm missing one, Jason Smith. So I have to get back to you on that one. Up to bat now for the Elite is number 13. For Los Chamos is number 13. And number 13, that is none other than the catcher, Jesus Romero. And Darlison brings the heat straight down the pipe for strike number 1. Strike 1. Jesus Romero, the batter. Takes for a ball as that ball is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jesus Romero, the batter for Los Chamos, the catcher. Swings foul. Elite leading this game 5-2. Bottom of the 9th inning. The last chance where they are 3 outs away from victory here. Darlison kicks, he delivers. Ponche Caribe struck him out. So Jesus Romero is hitless for the day, and he's gonna retire the game. Well, that's his last chance to get on the scoreboard today. So I think that's the last we saw from Jesus Romero as he struck out. The big man, Borges. This is these guys in. Something seems to be completely wrong with the numbering. This is Romero. And he's called for a strike. He's called for a strike. Ball low in the dirt, hitting off the shin guard of Quincy Duran. Darlison coming in to pitch 2 innings here. Coming in relief for Guillermo, who pitched 7 magnificent innings, only giving up 2 runs. A bit high. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count on the batter with Romero on the back of his uniform. Swing, foul ball. Low ball in the dirt again. Low in the dirt. Four balls. So he walks him. As number 24, Jimenez is now up to bat as we see veteran umpire 𝒚𝒂𝒄𝒉 moving over to the second base area so that he can see what's going on. Jimenez. Foul ball. Number 24. Number 24 has Jimenez on the back of his uniform, but in actuality he is Ray Romero. And Ray Romero, he's on first base right now. So it's completely so number 24, as is on the score sheet, is actually Ray Romero. But he's wearing a uniform with Jimenez on the back. Swing and a miss. As he tried to connect. We see another veteran here joining us in the stand who is none other than former Dodgers player, 𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒕𝒉𝒆𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 here in the stands here. Romero fouls it back into no man's land. So we're in the bottom of inning number 9. Darlison on the mound for Elite as he tried to close off this game here. Run on first, taking the lead. Darlison checks. He goes home. Umpire Jamal not happy with the pitch. Runner goes to second. The throw from Duran is in the dirt. No good. But Jamal Constance hold on to it. So baseball action here ongoing at the Little League Stadium here in Phillipsburg. Up next is Athletics versus the Mets. Athletics versus the Mets. So the Mets is, of course, under the management of the Pony League, if I'm not mistaken.